Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This will not resonate with every Capricorn that watches this message, and as this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. This means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles as you listen to the reading if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Now, I do have an important announcement to say. Please keep in mind that I do not provide personal readings at this time. I do not offer personal readings at this time. The only personal reading I'm giving away is the one I'm using for my monthly contest, where I'm selecting one lucky subscriber to win a free 30-minute reading with me. Other than that, if you see fake accounts commenting on your comments, telling you about personal reading in a WhatsApp, it's not me. So please keep that in mind, and thank you. All right, let's go ahead and start this reading. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know right now about their love life? Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, codependency. Oh dear, Capricorn. Okay. So I already pick up that some of you could be dealing with another earth sign, perhaps a Virgo, Taurus, perhaps even another Capricorn. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. That's just what I'm picking up currently. You could have a lot of earth in your chart as well, but someone is, and I gotta be honest here with what I feel, whether it's you feeling this way or the other person feeling this way, is kind of coming off a bit clingy, a bit dependent, and someone just needs their space a bit. And I don't feel this is a situation of ghosting this far. We'll kind of get into the tarot if it is. I'm sorry about that. But it feels as if someone just needs a bit of distance between the two of you right now. Or if that's not so much the case with this, someone here is really worried if things are going to work out or if this is the one. And I just feel that for someone out there, they're not really getting all the answers from a certain someone. They're not getting clarifications. They're not getting validations. They're not getting confirmations. And I almost feel that there's something that someone is kind of taking priority in their life rather than love right now. I'm kind of almost getting this energy of like someone's not ready to date yet. Yet, though, is the key word here. But someone's really kind of pushing something onto the other person energetically, or someone said something like, you know, are we going to go out? Are we going to date? How is this going to happen? Like, I don't know. I kind of keep feeling like this Nine of Swords energy around this connection of worry and stress. And what I need to tell someone here about this is that if it's meant to be, it will be. Okay? And if it's not, closed doors are protection from something that is not meant for you. But I think right now someone needs to realize that by putting so much worry and thought into this, it's just creating bad energy around the connection. And if someone needs a bit of space here with the codependency, whether it's you, the other person, someone needs to kind of communicate that, or it's just going to stifle and suffocate what's going on between the two of you. And I even feel that whether it's you or the other person, someone's dealing with baby mama, baby daddy type of things here that have to be cleared out. Someone's paying child support, or someone is due child support I'm picking up on as well. With this codependency here, someone could be dealing with, of course, addictions, whether that is, you know, alcohol, drugs, sex, video games, whatever the case, that addictions can come from. But really, I feel this is more so a need to just constantly know if someone's still interested or someone is still feeling this or whatever the case is, but it's coming off as pushy. It's coming off as clingy. And I just have to be honest with the feeling I'm getting there. And it doesn't have to be you, it could be the other person. But someone here is coming off a bit clingy. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Okay. Oof. The Devil. Yeah, I felt strong Capricorn energy. Some of you could have like multiple Capricorn placements going on. Wow. Wow. Okay. And even out of the 5 cards that are here, 4 of them are major arcana. There's a significant contract between the two of you. Something that needs to be dealt with in this lifetime. But this feels like this is make or break right now in July between the two of you, or someone who has romantic interest or feelings towards you. I gotta be honest, this is kind of obsessive energy with the Devil crossing this with the Moon. It feels very much as if someone is always on the other person's mind. And it comes from a place, though, of not just reminiscing or thinking or like daydreaming about the person. It's like paranoia, fear. I even feel like someone's afraid someone's cheating on them right now, or like giving attention away. But I really don't even feel like you guys are committed. But even just like giving attention to someone else is really worrying someone, or the thought of that is scaring someone. And I feel someone snooping on someone's social media account, looking through people's phones, driving by where they live to see if they're really there. Like really obsessive paranoia energy. I don't know if this is an X. I don't see X cards, but it could very well be. Oh dear, let's get into this. So bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Some of you could have Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Does not have to be the case. Yeah, for some of you, this is straight off what's coming out. Someone is definitely very dominant, very controlling, and someone may be trying to break free from that energy, or is starting to recognize that right now of how possessive someone is. And it's kind of sending the wrong vibes. And for some of you with the Devil crossing this whole situation here, I'm going to clarify it for sure, but it feels like this could possibly be a karmic contract between the two of you. But the thing with the star that's rooting this, Aquarius energy, is that they feel like you two, or both of you feel you're meant to be together. There's hope here that you guys will be together. That this will all pass through whatever sort of stagnancy or situation is happening. But I gotta be honest and say, for someone, it does feel a bit more one-sided here, of the intensity of how much someone wants this, or how much someone's pursuing this, or how much someone isn't letting this go between the two of you, or letting things flow naturally. But with all this like worry and stress that's surrounding this, like it's a big red flag that something needs to be addressed. Some shadow work needs to be addressed, some insecurities need to be addressed, or else it's going to push someone away here completely. And you know, with this King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, I feel as if someone wants commitment, someone wants consistency, but it feels very opposite with what's going on. Or maybe, you know, things kind of looked a certain way when you first started dating. Someone seemed really reliable, seemed really stable, seemed really grounded, and I feel they were kind of shy, kind of quiet, but they had some sort of intensity to them that drew the other person in. But now that you you cracked the nut or opened the shell, it's very different. This person was hiding a lot of insecurities and fears that you didn't see until you got to know them a lot more. I'm seeing 2 L's, like the letter L could be in someone's name, could be someone's first, middle, last initial. Strong, possessive, controlling energy for some of you here, or just paranoia, doubt, and fear. So let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah, crossing this is the devil. Capricorn energy. So what I feel with this, this is obsession. This is possession. This is control. I feel some of you, I'm already hearing Tinder, like you specifically met on Tinder. Others of you, if that's not so much the case, like there is always a strong sexual attraction to one another. And maybe this person is really good in bed, or they think you're really good in bed. The best you guys have ever had. It's bomb, it's mind-blowing, exploding. I'm even feeling like a back scratch and seeing back scratches. That may resonate with someone. Intense, intense sexual energy here, but this is starting to get a lot more worrisome for someone here. Like, is this the right choice? Is this person the right for me? And for someone else I'm picking up here, it's like, why aren't they talking to me? Why haven't they had the same energy? Are they still interested? How do I get them back? Very aggressively invasive type of energy too. Like, I feel it's like one of those energies, for some of you this may resonate, but it's like, a missed call and you're like, oh, okay, I'll call them back in a little bit. I'm doing something right now. And then they call you 3 more times. And for someone, it's like on their terms too. When someone wants to reach out, it's not the same energy as when the other person needs to contact you. That type of energy here. Let's clarify the devil. Nine of Swords. Yeah, didn't I say the 9 of Swords? Yeah, someone is worried. Worried if the interest is still alive. Worried if they still care. Worried if this is over. And it's just consuming someone. King of Cups. Scorpio energy. I feel someone originally was a bit emotionally invested, was open to this, but then kind of closed off a bit or pulled back to where someone views them as emotionally unavailable or not as emotionally invested in this, and it's worrying the shit out of someone. I'm hearing wet hair. I don't know why. I don't know if you went swimming with this person before, you just got out of the shower. Your hair's up in a towel or something like that. I don't know. Or you're afraid someone's getting like cold feet type of thing, or someone has cold feet. I don't know. But just kind of now backing out when someone thought this was going to go and take off. But even so, like, someone may be starting to show really controlling, possessive traits, and it's really worrying someone. It's sending red flags. A lot of different messages. What's crowning the reading is the moon. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. Okay, so this is like the illusions and the fears and the thoughts that are running through someone's mind about cheating, about what they're doing when they're not responding to me, where they're going, what are they doing, why haven't they texted me back. And I gotta be honest, and for some of you, it's like not even that you guys have started that connection for very long. Like I'm hearing November or September, so like a few months has gone by. Maybe I guess almost a year, but it seems like this person is now viewing you, or you're viewing them, as completely and totally yours. And these fears that run through someone's mind about what you're really doing or what someone's actually doing, or are they telling the truth, are they lying, is what's making them then start hunting and searching on social media, driving by your place, asking people about you. The fears are what's really running someone's motivations right now in this connection. And I gotta be honest and say that that type of energy in a connection, it's a big red flag of karmic energy. There is probably some past life between the two of you where there was betrayal, deception, and someone now, unless this has already existed, perhaps for some of you, but some sort of past energy, whether that's a past life or earlier, a bit ago when this connection started, there's trust issues and fear around. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Emotions are running high right now around this connection, Capricorn. Someone's really emotionally up and down, and you may have sensed that, or they sense that in you. And it's like completely unpredictable type of energy. Again, like that energy of you were different when I first met you, or once you kind of start to getting to know them, you're seeing all these different sides. That is like, whoa, I did not expect this when I first started talking to you. Like a completely different person for some of you is what I'm getting. Let's see what this moon is about. Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay, sorry, I dropped the card. But with the Knight of Wands coming through in the upright, they're wondering if you are going out to see other people, what you're really doing. Are you flirting? Are you a player? Are you playing them? Or vice versa, right? I just heard if they've done it before, they'll do it again. That may resonate with some of you here. And then Four of Wands, Aries energy. So whether you guys are in a relationship right now, or they view you guys, even if there has been no discussion around it, they really view that you guys are together. Period. Whatever. There is no other way that you're not with them right now. Even if you guys are apart, even if you haven't talked, like they view you as theirs. And that you're running off on this, or someone here is. Talking to other people online, flirting with people online, messaging people. That's what someone's worry is. But this is the thing. What's reading this is the Star card. So Aquarius energy here. I feel some of you could have Venus in Aquarius. But there is someone holding on to hope despite all the fears. Because again, like I said, for some of you, whether you are in a relationship or not, they already view you as theirs, or you view them as yours. And that's where it's like, okay, we'll make it through this, even if we haven't talked, even if there has been, some sort of nervous, obsessive energy here. Like, I know this is meant to be, and that's why I'm holding on to this. I was guided to you for a reason. We met for a reason. And I'm holding through that hope of this reason fully unfolding. But, again, like if there is a karmic lesson to be learned, then I think both of you kind of need to discuss your feelings honestly here, put everything out there, And if there's honesty coming forward that you just really feel isn't right for you, like, okay, you know what, I'm not looking to commit for a long time, and you're like, well, here I thought we were already together, I'm gonna just, go my own way. You will find your way to someone who will appreciate that. But with the star energy here, someone feels there's so much more to this than what is apparent, and that's what is really setting the light under them to not let this go. With the star too in a love reading, it also indicates to me that someone views you as very unique, one of a kind, a free spirit, a evolved spiritual person, a healer, an empath, someone who is divinely guided or has divine energy around them. And that's how they may view you, Capricorn, as a star type of energy. And once that starlight is kind of out of someone's life and they're left in the dark, they're freaking out. In the recent past, we have the Fool. This is Aries energy, Aquarius energy. So for some of you, yeah, I feel someone really was just like, okay, you know what? You're being a bit crazy. You're being a bit... I feel someone's described the other person, whether it's you or them, as like a bit crazy. And not in like a horrible way, but like, wow, this person's acting crazy right now. I just need to separate myself. I just need to pull back. I feel even some of you, I'm seeing this image of someone being at the other person's house. An argument kind of came up, a dispute kind of came out, and they just left. I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm leaving. And it could have even been in the middle of the night type of thing. And if someone like did majorly pull back or hasn't been saying a lot because they want something new out of this, they're kind of done with the same merry-go-round, especially with the Devil here, like the same karmic patterns that just keep on coming up through this connection where you think it was all talked about and resolved. This, something new happens, or the same situation and fears are brought up again. Like, what is there that I can do to tell you that I like you? And to just trust that. But I feel even someone just pieced out completely. And I'm seeing like the peace fingers emoji. I don't know if you sent that to them or they sent that to you. But like deuces, like, I just can't take this right now. I need a break. I need some time to me. And even for some of you with the Fool, like someone sensed their independence kind of being threatened. Like, I almost feel for some of my Capricorns, it's like, oh, where are you going wearing that? Who are you about to hang out with? You can't wear that. You can't hang out with them. Obviously, they like you. Why do you want to go hang out with them? What are you doing with them? Like, that type of energy. And it's like someone just had to just break free from it. And I'm also seeing leggings, black tight leggings. You could have worn that when they last saw you. You were wearing them now. Or they were wearing that the last time you guys hung out. But maybe you're working out listening to this. I don't know. But yeah, someone's really kind of making it known that they may pull back, they may be free from this, or they may just completely move on if there's not going to be a change. What you need to know about this, Capricorn, 6 of Wands, Leo energy. They're not going to stop until they're successful. They're not going to stop until they have their way. And they want your attention again. They want your minute of time again, your energy again. They miss your compliments. They miss you. And even for some of you, if they sense that you kind of pulled back because of some sort of unchanged behavior or controlling behavior, they may be trying to reach out at other people to get back to you, or get back at you, or get you jealous, or get you stirred up. But also Capricorn, with the Six of Wands, you need to know that there's other people interested in you too. So, you know, if it doesn't work with this person, or if it feels like you always hit a brick wall with this person, nothing ever changes, nothing ever, you can't tell them or show them like that you care enough to be with them, or there's nothing that's ever good enough, there's always something they're complaining about, know that there's other people that have their eye on you. And if it's just constant red flag after red flag, maybe it's time to kind of put yourself out there to other opportunities, if that's a message for you. But others of you, I gotta say, they miss your attention, they miss you being around, they miss you giving all the compliments and the reassurance that you gave them once upon a time. They want to be the center of your attention, or your world again, like you are of theirs, like 100%. To see the likely outcome of this, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go to Vimeo, I will pull a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle here. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about how they think of you, what they think about this connection with you. Finding out the truth crushed me, and this has been the card of the series. I forget who else had this. And then I love you unconditionally. Okay, so there could have been some sort of information that was found of someone messaging another person or trying to reach out to another person. Or that's like still being carried on from the past, if that's what happened a long time ago. And because of that, like, trust has been kind of demolished since then. Even if you guys have been trying to work on this, like, that knowledge of what happened before is still in the back of someone's mind. I can see why. Excuse me. But I feel too, though, like someone's just afraid of this, and that, like, some sort of truth that, like, they just have yet to uncover. But if there's that much, like, bad energy or miscommunication around this, like, I don't know, maybe pulling back was a good choice, or maybe letting go was a good choice. But this person, again, like, does not want to let you go, does not want to break up with you, does not want things to end with you, and still views you as being theirs. 100%. So it's like, even if the worst were to happen with what they think you're doing or what you think they're doing, like, I don't think it would lead to a breakup per se, but it would lead to, like, a lot more rules or a lot more monitoring being put on it. I don't know. This just feels very invasive and controlling and possessive for some of you out there. And it's like they're still snooping to find out if, you know, there really is anything more going on than meets the eye, or you're kind of in that energy. But if you've had a gut feeling that things need to end, maybe listen to that. But I don't know. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading to see what is likely to unfold from this, what is likely to happen with this, what you need to know about this connection. I'm also going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this to provide you with more insight, clarity, healing, and guidance. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Capricorn, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way and has given you some clarity, healing, insight, and guidance in regards to your love life, or whoever has been weighing on your mind or in your heart. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And before I leave, Capricorn, I do want to quickly mention, I already noted the monthly giveaway I'm doing of a free reading. If you'd like to win a free 30-minute reading with me, because I do not give out personal readings, this is just for one lucky subscriber every month, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.